God bless you all. This is Pastor Juan coming from my living room. I'm about to leave to a medical appointment, and this is why I just did not want making things happen to go without a streaming broadcast this morning. So, as I was praying about today's streaming time, it's not about how much minutes do we spend together here, but to understand that faith always moves you, and it moves you for yourself, it can move you for someone else. When faith moves you for someone else, the amazing miracles uh, take place. If you will allow me and you say, Pastor, give us examples about this. Abraham just came to the knowledge that Sodom and Gomorrah will be judged. And he went into the gap with faith. That's the father of faith. And he said, Lord, if there was 50 righteous people there, will you spare the sinners because of the righteous? And the answers of God was, yes, I would. So he thought, and he went ahead and said, instead of 50, how about if there's five less of 50? And the Lord answers back to him with a mathematical results. He said, yeah, if there was 45 righteous there, I would spare the nation. Then he continued to talk with God and said, how about if by any means, instead of having that amount of people, if there was 40 there? And God said, if you find 40, for the sake of the 40, I will forgive the whole cities. So he went ahead and asked even beyond. Instead of every five, he just went with 10. How about 30? And then he went, how about 20? And then he went at the last moment. He said, how about if there was 10? Would you spare the cities for the love of the 10? God said, yes. I will forgive both cities if you find 10 righteous people there. There was only Lot, his wife, and their two daughters to take out. And God did provide salvation for them because of the faith of Abraham. That's just one example. When King Joseph it's confronting in Second Chronicles 20 the invasion of thousands of people. He comes before the Lord praying for his nation and his people. And he said, there's no strength in us to go against this huge and great army, but we put our trust in you. Then God gave him a prophetic word. The battle is not yours, the battle is mine. But I want you to go tomorrow and confront your enemy. I'll do the rest. So he prayed for the nation, and a victory was given to them that they took them 3 days just picking up all the blessings that were left in the place. If you look at me and said, Pastor, those are prayers for people in the Old Testament. No, I'm just taking a few minutes here. The centurion asked Jesus to have mercy on his servant. He had a young servant at the moment of death, and he requested from Jesus to heal him. When Jesus is going to his home, he said, I'm not worthy for you to come into my house, but if you speak the word, I know. that my servant will be healed. This is faith that moves us for another people. Faith that moves you and I, not for me, not for you, for others. When we come together to pray for others, your faith can make the miracle of someone else. Then Jesus said, I found no such a huge faith like this military man. Because he said he's a man under authority and he gives a word and it takes place. Tell him that according to his faith, his servant is healed. When the people that went and spoke to Jesus came back to the centurion, his servants, the centurion asked them, when did he said that my young servant here was to be healed? Such and such an hour. And the centurion said, exactly at that time he became well. Faith that moves God on behalf of others because of your faith. Activate your faith. How does we make things happen coming together with God? Because He spoke, you believe, then you pray, then you declare, then you put someone in the middle of your prayer, and because your faith is moving a miracle for someone else. Tomorrow I give you more examples. This morning I just have to run out because of traffic. I got an appointment with my cardiologist. I'm declaring myself completely whole, but have to do some tests and take care of my well-being. Love you guys. I pray for you. I just didn't want to go without having a short moment of making things happen. Let your faith move the power of God on behalf of other people. Be the gap intercessor. May the Lord bless you. Love you guys. Bye.